Some moments in soccer go beyond rivalry. They're pure disrespect. From shocking fouls to ruthless mind games, here are the most outrageous incidents ever. Let's get started. After receiving a yellow card, Brazilian star Marcelo made a huge error. He slapped the referee's card out of his hands. The ref didn't even think twice. He pulled out the red card. Just like that, Marcelo's game was over. Cristiano Ronaldo charged toward the box, only to feel slight contact from Samuel Umtiti. What happened next? Instant collapse. The referee wasn't fooled. No penalty, no sympathy. Instead, he pulled out a straight red card for simulation. Ronaldo could only shake his head as he walked off the pitch in disbelief. A West Bromwich Albion player wasn't happy after his opponent grabbed his jersey. In a fit of rage, he picked up the ball and launched it straight at his rival. The referee saw everything and immediately pulled out the red card. But even after being sent off, the player's anger didn't cool down one bit. Liverpool goalkeeper Pepe Reina collected the ball and prepared to restart play quickly, but a rival aggressively blocked his path. Reina's response? A frustrated headbutt, a move that instantly earned him a red card, leaving his team a man down. After being dragged down by an opponent, a player on the ground refused to let go, grabbing a Hamburg player's shorts to keep him from continuing the play. His rival did not appreciate this and responded with a kick. The referee had a clear view of the incident. Red card for the Hamburg player. As he prepared for a throw-in, Joris Nanon was shoved from behind by his own teammate, Jordi Alba. Frustrated, he grabbed the ball and threw it straight into Alba's face. The referee didn't hesitate. The French defender was sent off immediately, leaving Sevilla a man down. After receiving a second yellow card for a tactical foul, a PSV Eindhoven defender stormed off toward the locker room furious. But instead of just walking away, he punched a glass panel, shattering it. Safe to say, he probably had to pay for the damages. This dangerous cross presented a golden opportunity for Antoine "the Little Prince" Griezmann to score for his national team. But the Greek defender had other plans, launching a studs-up kick straight to Griezmann's head. The Frenchman hit the ground hard and had to receive immediate medical attention due to a nasty cut. During a match against Lille, the opposing players seemed to have one strategy: kick Neymar every chance they got. They didn't let him play his game, frustrating the Brazilian to the point where he confronted his aggressors, earning himself a double booking. Even on his way to the locker room, the arguments continued. Rough day at the office for Neymar as a threatening ball headed toward his goal. Bayer Leverkusen's keeper, Hradecki, panicked and instinctively grabbed it with his hands outside the penalty area. The referee had no hesitation. Straight red card. The Finnish goalkeeper looked stunned, but deep down, he knew the rules. During this Manchester City versus Barcelona clash, Chilean goalkeeper Claudio Bravo made a horrible mistake, delivering a short pass directly to a Barcelona striker, who wasted no time chipping it over him. Desperate to fix his blunder, Bravo handled the ball outside the box in an attempt to block the shot. The referee had no choice. Red card. Peruvian goalkeeper Pedro Galese heroically saved a penalty, but upon review it was found that he had stepped off his line too early. The referee not only ordered a retake, but also sent Galese off. With no substitutes left, an outfield player had to take over in goal, and against all odds, he saved the penalty, sending the fans into absolute chaos. As Bukayo Saka prepared to take a penalty for Arsenal, the opposing goalkeeper tried to mess with him by pointing to the side he thought Saka should shoot. Unbothered, the young Englishman calmly placed the ball exactly where the keeper indicated, completely fooling him. Mind games 1. Before an opponent took a penalty against Paris Saint-Germain, Kylian Mbappé stepped in with some inside knowledge. He pointed to where the shot would go, signaling to his goalkeeper. The PSG keeper took his word for it and saved the penalty. That's what we call teamwork. In a Liverpool attack, a Crystal Palace defender lost his footing and slipped in the box. Seeing an opportunity, a Liverpool forward dramatically fell despite zero contact. Shockingly, the referee bought it and awarded a penalty. To make things worse, the Liverpool player coolly converted the spot kick. Justice nowhere to be found. A Werder Bremen player was already furious after receiving a yellow card. As he walked past the referee, he pretended to take a shot at the ball. The ref didn't like the attitude, and without a second thought, showed him a red card, a trick that definitely didn't go as planned. With Mohamed Salah charging toward goal, Newcastle's goalkeeper Nick Pope knew he had one option: stop the play at all costs. So, he handled the ball outside the box. He immediately realized what he had done. The referee, red card. No complaints, just an early shower for Pope. Trying to restart play quickly, this goalkeeper grabbed the ball for a fast goal kick. But a pesky striker stood in the way, delaying him. Frustrated, the keeper snapped and punched him. The referee had no choice, red card and a penalty. To make things even worse, the penalty was converted. In the final moments of the 2010 World Cup quarterfinals, Ghana was seconds away from scoring a historic goal. The goalkeeper was beaten, but suddenly Luis Suarez turned into a goalkeeper himself and blocked the shot with his hands. He was immediately sent off, but the resulting penalty was missed. As he walked off, Suarez celebrated as if he had just scored a goal himself. Iconic and infuriating for Ghana. During an Ajax match, Brazilian winger Antony kicked the ball at an opponent on purpose before dramatically collapsing to the ground. A teammate helped him up, only for Antony to flop again in an even more ridiculous manner. The ref had seen enough, second yellow, and off he went. A masterclass in how not to dive. With a squad full of superstars, penalty duty at PSG can get complicated. In this instance, Neymar, Edinson Cavani, and Dani Alves got into a heated argument over who should take the penalty. Cavani claimed it despite Neymar's protests. But when the Uruguayan took the shot, the opposing goalkeeper saved it. Safe to say, Neymar wasn't thrilled. During a Serie A match, Cristiano Ronaldo converted a penalty and immediately turned to taunt the goalkeeper, even giving him a little shove. The referee wasn't having it and showed him a yellow card. Did Ronaldo care? Not in the slightest. With the game in its dying minutes, a player had the chance to put his team ahead from the penalty spot. Instead of playing it safe, he tried a cheeky panenka, only to softly chip the ball straight into the keeper's hands. His teammates lost it, pushing and yelling at him for the failed attempt. Lesson learned: don't get fancy in crunch time. During a Zenit St. Petersburg training session, Brazilian forward Hulk pulled off an epic fake. As he stepped up for a penalty, he kicked off his boot first, tricking the goalkeeper into diving early before effortlessly rolling the ball into the opposite corner. Style points 10 out of 10. While Newcastle set up for a free kick, one of their players strategically positioned himself in front of the opposing goalkeeper, blocking his vision. With the keeper unable to set up his wall properly, Newcastle's taker curled the shot in beautifully. Smart play? Yes. Annoying for the keeper? Absolutely. After a questionable challenge inside the penalty area, a player stayed on the ground, seemingly in pain. A rival defender took the opportunity to talk some trash. Big mistake. The downed player jumped up and punched him, dropping him to the turf. The referee? Standing right there. A clear red card. Think you've seen it all? These disrespectful soccer moments will leave you speechless. Click here and let's dive in.